Welcome to News Today with WW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for May 22nd, 2019. And sadly, it is our last day at Disneyland Paris. But anyway, now the news. A very fortunate traveler to Batuu has reported back from Black Spire Outpost and relayed their experiences to us with information for future travelers. For those of you who don't mind some spoilers, what that means in English is we have a first-hand account of Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge that you can read now. And you can read all about that ride experience at WDWNT.com. I won't spoil it for any of you here, and it certainly is better to read in their own words on our site. But we'll certainly talk a lot more about Galaxy's Edge now. Disney has been busy populating web pages for shops, restaurants, and more in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, including pricing and details about the lightsaber experience at Savi's workshop, which we now know may require reservations depending on guest demand. The new information from the site reads as follows. Quote, the gatherers will now help you select the heart of your lightsaber, the Kyber crystal, which is available in red, blue, green, or violet. Next, begin assembling your hilt. Parts will be provided based on your theme and cloisonne pin. Each box of parts includes one hilt, 4 sleeves, where you pick 2, 2 emitters, where you pick 1, 2 pommel caps, where you pick 1, and 2 sets of activation plates and switches, where you pick 1 set. Upon hilt completion, the unused parts will be collected by the gatherers and returned to Savi's inventory. These are not included with your lightsaber package. Finally, the gatherers will masterfully connect your hilt to a 36-inch lightsaber blade, so you're ready for anything the galaxy puts in your path. As far as pricing, it is $199.99 per lightsaber plus tax. It does include a carrying case. What a bargain. Additional customization items can be purchased at Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Disney recommends these lightsabers for ages 5 and up, and the experience area is limited to the builder and 1 guest. At least 1 person in the party must be age 14 or older, and custom lightsabers are non-refundable and are not eligible for annual pass holder or other discounts, because money. Disney has made a point to say that Savi's workshop hand-built lightsaber experience is subject to availability, and reservations may be required at some point depending on demand. If reservations are required, late arrivals may not be accommodated. We also got pricing and details about the Droid Depot experience, which may require reservations depending on guest demand. First, you register your choice of the BB series unit or the R series unit with the clerk, who will provide a basket and blueprint for parts. Next, you proceed to the following stations and begin your droid building experience. At the part station, you select from a colorful variety of components to customize your droid as they roll by on the shop's conveyor belt. The BB series includes a dome connector plate, a body sphere, a motivator. Meanwhile, the R series has a dome, body, center leg, set of side legs, and that's it. At the build station, you'll follow simple placemat instructions or graphic monitor displays to assemble your droid in the proper sequence. Once complete, your droid will be paired with a remote control and activated as you watch it come to life. Pricing on the droids is $99 per astromech unit plus tax. The carry box and instructions are included, and various personality affiliation chips and other accessories are available for an additional charge. The age recommendation on these is 3 and up, and the experience is limited to the builder and 1 guest. At least 1 person in the party, again, must be age 14 or older for the experience to happen, and those droids are non-refundable and also not eligible for annual pass discounts. The Droid Depot experience, again, also subject to availability, and reservations may be required for that as well. These droids use Bluetooth technology to communicate with other droid units as well as certain other elements and objects on Batuu and at the Disney parks and resorts. Another item you'll find on Batuu is this BB8 Headband, and it talks. Motion sensors embedded within the droid head allow for the disembodied BB unit to beep and boop as you walk the paths of Black Spire Outpost. The headband retails for $29.99 and will be the perfect accessory to wear around Batuu and beyond. While certainly not the most creative piece of merchandise to come out of Galaxy's Edge, it's certainly one of the cutest. One of, in my opinion, the coolest pieces of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge merchandise is also lending insight into one of the coolest new bars, Oga's Cantina. Ever since the lineup for Droid Depot was announced, we knew we would get our hands on the DJ Rex figure, and cast members and social media outlets were recently taken into Galaxy's Edge for cast member previews, and some of that included the ability to buy merchandise. Turns out that the DJ Rex droid is voiced, we knew this already, by Paul Rubens. That's former Pee Wee Herman. I guess he's still Pee Wee Herman. He will return to voice the character once again. Of course, he voiced Captain Rex as RX-24 on Star Tours, but of course Rex has since retired from being a pilot and is now a DJ. And as you'll hear in this little clip, he can't really get out of that pilot mindset, which is pretty great.
Everyone having fun yet? I know I am. Welcome aboard. This is the DJ speaking. Make sure you have your drinks secured and your seats in the upright and rocked position, because we are about to hit some turbulence. Hi there. This is your DJ. Remember the name, folks. DJ Rex. I'm available for all types of events. Weddings, life day celebrations, flying disjoining. I can turn any space into a hyperspace system. Yahoo!
The DJ Rex will retail for $149.99 plus tax, and I don't care. I'm still getting it. Disney has announced a slew of offerings for the upcoming holiday season at Animal Kingdom, including new holiday decor in Pandora, a new winter-themed Tree of Life Awakening series of shows, and more. It all begins when you cross the bridge to Discovery Island, finding yourself in the midst of a celebration of winter, handcrafted by the eclectic community of artists who make the island their home. The village is filled with sparkling white holiday decorations. Colorful animal-inspired luminaries line the rooftops, and wireframe lanterns in the shape of beautiful birds can be found perched throughout the area. And during the day, Discovery Island springs to life with holiday gathering of winter animals realized in the form of life-size artisan sculpted puppets. Reindeer, foxes, polar bears, penguins, and more interact with guests accompanied by serenading musicians as they create a playful atmosphere of festive fun. And as day becomes night, the rooftop luminaries and bird lanterns all around Discovery Island bring a warm and festive glow to the entire village. And at the center of everything, the Tree of Life awakens with a series of wintry tales, complemented by familiar and heartwarming holiday-inspired musical score. Between awakening moments, the Tree of Life continues to shimmer and sparkle throughout the night, alive with the magic of nature and the spirit of the holidays. Over in Dinoland USA, all the Disney character friends gathered for Donald's Dino Bash get into the spirit with colorful holiday decorations in the style of Donald Duck and each of his pals. And at night, you're invited to gather around the Truckosaurus for the holiday hoopla dance party with Chip and Dale, or as they call him here in Paris, Tick and Tack, and plenty of interactive fun and games. In Asia, the residents of Anandapur have decorated the theater district in celebration of Diwali, the holiday festival of lights in India. Glowing flowers, lanterns, and more illuminate the square between Anandapur Theater and the waterfront stage, home to authentic cultural performances. The village of Harambe in Africa welcomes visitors with a unique holiday presentation, blending the inspiration and style of Western traditions with the colors and textiles of authentic African celebrations. The various groups appearing throughout Harambe introduce holiday-inspired enhancements, including costume additions and new music to their performances. The holiday fun continues inside Tusker House for dining with Disney friends, where Mickey and his pals spread holiday cheer throughout the meal. The holiday spirit even reaches Pandora, the world of Avatar, where the humans living and working on the moon of Pandora bring a little Christmas time fun to their alien home with a display at Pangu Pangu of kitschy holiday decor, combining vintage pieces from Earth with items handcrafted from materials indigenous to Pandora. It's going to be an extra magical holiday season at Animal Kingdom this year and at the Walt Disney World Resort. To make plans to join in starting November 8th, 2019. When Casey's Corner took off the foot-long hot dogs of the menu this weekend, many were disappointed, but it wasn't necessarily the end of the world. Of course, they are still available at Cosmic Rays now. However, once you mess with the corn dog nuggets, that's when things get personal, apparently. The fan favorite corn dog nuggets seem to have switched to a chicken dog interior, much to the chagrin of all beef dog fans. With no outward changes, although I think these were turkey and chicken for the longest time, but still good nonetheless. With no outward changes on the menu, one would have to order or otherwise be tipped off by a cast member to know what the change has occurred. And now on to the more burning question, how do they taste? Well, if you found the last version of the corn dog nuggets to be too meaty, you're in luck. The new chicken corn dog nuggets surprisingly taste only slightly different, with the batter mainly overpowering the mild chicken flavor. At one point, all you pretty much taste is batter, which is probably not preferable. Might as well call these corn nuggets from now on. Upon inquiring what the bland mystery meat of the month is, all we were told was chicken. Apparently this could be a test, but given all the negative feedback cases received so far on these, we can't expect them to last long, or at least not as the sole option for corn dog nuggets at the Magic Kingdom. If you're looking to ruin lives or see a toddler cry or a rare chicken corn dog nugget enthusiast, they're available as a meal with fries at Casey's Corner for $8.99. The Oriental Land Company and the Walt Disney Company have now broken ground on the new upcoming Tokyo Disney Sea expansion featuring Tangled, Frozen, and Peter Pan. Slated to open in 2022, Fantasy Springs, as it will be called, will transport guests to the largest Tokyo Disney Resort expansion. Back in 2018, we broke all the news, including the full descriptions behind these upcoming attractions, experiences, and as well the new hotel. The Oriental Land Company has since shared some new concept art for the entrance area to Fantasy Springs. Guests who set foot on the new theme port, Fantasy Springs, will encounter waterfalls and ponds with flowing magical waters and will be thrown into the world of Disney's story. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube, and click the bell for notifications. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.